Hey everyone! In today's video, we're going to be talking all about Midodrine and what that drug is. I've been giving you updates on how I'm doing with it, so I thought it only appropriate that I make a brief video talking about exactly what Midodrine is. Midodrine is in a drug class known as vasopressors, and it's an anti-hypotensive drug, meaning it helps with your blood pressure. And so the way that this drug works is it works on the toning and constricting of your blood vessels or narrowing them so that the blood can be pushed up through your body and improve your circulation, and that in turn improves your blood pressure. So this drug is taken when an individual has, say, orthostatic hypotension and their blood pressure is just really low. Mine has been really low lately, 90/50, and so it definitely is an appropriate drug for me to help raise my blood pressure and increase my circulation and to help with my POTS symptoms. Now, if we wanted to get a little bit more technical, what the drug is an alpha-1 receptor antagonist, and so that works on your blood vessels and it helps with the vasculature, like I said, and toning it, and it helps increase the blood volume going throughout your body. So that's why it helps with blood pressure. Now, a couple things to note are you wouldn't want to take this drug if you already have normal to high blood pressure, as it could raise your blood pressure too much. And again, the protocol is it's for people with low blood pressure. So the instructions for taking this drug, it varies based on your condition and what your doctor wants you to do, but typically it is taken 2 to 4 times a day, every 3 to 4 hours. And what you want to remember is you don't want to take this drug at least 4 hours before bedtime, because it can cause supine hypotension. In other words, once you're laying flat, laying down, it can raise your blood pressure to dangerously high levels potentially. So you want to avoid it before bedtime or any time you're going to be laying down. So say it's the middle of the day and it's close to time to take your next dose, but you're exhausted and you don't feel well, and you're going to be needing to lay down and maybe take a nap. Skip that dose and don't take it, because you don't want to risk getting your blood pressure too high. So that's an important thing to remember. Like with any drug, there does present the risk of some side effects, and they tend to be mild. But I'm going to read what the Mayo Clinic has for the typical side effects for taking Midodrine. Chills, goosebumps, I've talked to you about that, and I've experienced both things. Numbness, tingling, or itching, especially on your scalp, I've also talked about that. Headache, dizziness, tired feeling. I do find that it makes me feel tired sometimes as well, which isn't great because I'm already, fatigued throughout the day. But it's not constant, it's just intermittent. It can cause nausea or increased urination, painful or difficulty urinating, or the sudden urge to go. So when I was doing research on the drug, I heard that it works on the same, in the same way as it tones your blood vessels, it also tones your bladder. So that can cause like retention of your urine in your bladder and cause you not be able to release that urine as efficiently as possible. But it can also cause, a frequent urge to go, just to get a little TMI, but to let you know that that is a possibility. For me, I drink so much water and fluids that I always have to go anyways. I do find that it kind of like raises the urgency level up a bit. Like, if you gotta go, you gotta go right then. But it's nothing too crazy. Trying to think if I've missed anything. I don't think so. The typical starting dose is usually 2.5 milligrams to 5 milligrams, and then it can go up from there. Not really sure where it tops off, but it's just about finding the right dose for you, finding that the drug will give you a good effect, but without raising your blood pressure too much. So far for me, it has not raised my blood pressure significantly yet, but I do notice some improved symptoms. So I'll be talking about that more in the next week or so, like I said in my last video, because I want to give it a good solid 2 weeks before I make any real judgment calls. So yeah, I think that was all I really wanted to cover on today's video about Midodrine. If you have any questions, let me know. If you are about to take Midodrine and have questions, please leave me a comment and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have or provide encouragement if you're feeling a little bit nervous to start taking it. And just know that if I can take it, you can, because I have a ginormous fear of taking new medication, as you will know if you saw my other video about it. So I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.